Welcome back to What Are Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the T78. It's a Tier 6 American turreted tank destroyer. It's also a premium. It's located on the south spawn of Siegfried Line, and this one is under the command of Ohforfoxache of the W0P clan. Game on. Well, it features the hull of the T24 or M24 Chaffee, and the turret is the M36 turret. It's the same as on the Jackson. 90mm main gun. It's capable of doing 240 alpha, 160mm pen with standard ammo, and with the premium rounds, it's capable of 221. So quite a big jump from 160 to 221, 60mm extra penetration. It's also got fairly fast fire rate as well in terms of the speed of the shell, and the standard reload 7.96 seconds, and you can see that Ohforfoxache's got it down to 6.89. Now, he does actually come across a little bit of trolling by one of his own teammates in this game, and that teammate is actually in a Wolverine, an M10, and yeah, it gives him a bit of a hard time. The thing is that after the game, of course, the M10 doesn't feel so cocky about what actually happened, because then he realizes who he was trolling. Yes, the best player on the team. Okay, he's decided to move up because he's got the T1 Heavy, the M10, T3485. I think they're all going to do a push on this side of the map. Now, one of the good things about being a light tank, or having a light tank hull, is that the speed of this vehicle is 55 kilometers an hour. And that's pretty good for a tank destroyer. I mean, technically, it is a cross between a light tank and a tank destroyer. But the main reason it never went ahead, this project, it was suggested in July of 1943. It was cancelled in August, 1 month later. And the reason was the Army needed trials in order to go ahead and actually go and do the necessary. And it did pass trials when they, on the figures. But unfortunately, they didn't go ahead and actually build any. So there was no prototypes or anything. But by the book, it looked as if it could work. And you can see from the amount of damage he's already doing, he's got 21 hit points off an M10, but he got 248 off the 60 GFT, and now he's got 195 off the M4A1. Now, the really good thing about this in the game is that this is a premium tank. You can go out and buy one if you want. No problem with that. Yeah, look at that. Achilles takes a big hit. 270, that's a high roll. And now he's trying to retreat. He won't get very far because the next round finishes him off. So that's his third kill of the game already. 3 kills. Now, Crusader SP was seen over this side near the concrete Dragon's Teeth. I wonder if he's still there. If he is, he's probably not going to last very long. We just saw the Tracer going out from one of the Arty. I think it might be the Crusader SP. In fact, it's the Gorilla. One shell hits him, but he's not reloaded yet. And I think we might get our next shot in before he does. And he's out the game. There's the Crusader SP. And he's not too far away, and he's already taken damage. And he's out the game, and that's a Pascucci's medal. But we have taken a couple of hits from the enemy, and we need to get into cover before we lose all our health. It doesn't reverse very well. It's only 14 kilometers an hour maximum speed in reverse. You're much better off moving forwards fast, build up speed, and then turn and go in the opposite direction if you need to. So don't try to reverse in it, try to move forwards. Okay, BK. Missed on that shot. I think he's got good cover here because that looked to me like a bush mechanic outline. Okay, the Juto is just on that corner. Yes, it's the Wolverine saying they will kill Arty soon. They're effectively suggesting that the enemy is actually, and that's the Top Gun, by the way, they're suggesting that the enemy team are just going to kill our teammates in the Arty. Well, they have killed one, but that's only even the score. And I think the Leopard on the enemy team is going after the other one, but we're matching them kill for kill at this end of the map. And there you go, there's another kill. That's his 7th. So one more and he gets a Radley Walters. In fact, he did kill the GW. And the Wolverine, well, he's calling him stupid. But the thing is, I think he knows, well, we know who the stupid one is. It's the Wolverine for ignoring what the T78 is doing. Ohforfoxache has basically crippled the enemy already. They might be capping at the other end of the map. We've got a KV2 on our way through there, and we could go around, but the TOG is a one-shot. And I think he might just stop to kill the TOG, but we can easily get a reset with this thing. It's very accurate at long range as well. They've got a Semvente, a Leopard. Now, there's only 2 of us left, but hello, Mr. Semvente. And we get one shot on the move. And that's the kill. That's his Radleys. Now he needs to get undercover quick. Go down into the dip. That's it. Accelerate forward. They are still capping. It should be the Leopard is in the cap. The KV2 is now sorting out the TOG. And he's finished him. So all we need to do now is get a reset. And I think we might get that in a second. And that will give us the Defender medal as well. Oh, well, the Leopard does get us, but we did get a reset. And I think the KV2 is now making his way over, and it's the Wolverine and the others who are actually saying, oh, stupid T78, but it was actually very good. He was doing it the correct way. He had to get the reset. He got the reset. So they now got a chance for the KV2 to just walk over and blast that Leopard. Well, we haven't switched over to the Leopard yet. If you are new to our replays, do try and switch over to the active tanks if you can. I know sometimes I forget to do it as well, but it really does help if you can continue to watch the battle and through the eyes of the players who are actually there. We'll follow the KV2 using free cam. And see, he's looking for that Leopard who's probably still hiding, knowing full well that a KV2 is coming for him. There's plenty of time for the KV2 to cap, and he's found the Leopard. This will not take long. Now, despite the fact that the KV2 is a slow tank, the fact of the matter is the Leopard doesn't know where he is precisely if he disengages. So, there you go. Didn't take long, did it? It's sometimes wise not to make predictions about the end of the game before the end of the game happens. It's like the old saying, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. In this game, Ohforfoxache managed to get a first-class tanker as well as a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, he got 10. He got a Radley Walters medal for killing 8 enemy vehicles in the game, and that means he carried the rest of the team because he scored more than the rest of the team put together. He also got a Pascucci's medal for killing 2 enemy SPGs in one game, a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, and yes, he did get the Defender because he reset the cap and gave the KV2 more than enough time to drive over, finish off the Leopard, and win the game for his team. His win rate on that one, 6,102, which is Super Unicum standard and a bit more. And it's surprising it wasn't an ace tanker. It should have been an ace tanker, but on this occasion it wasn't. Let's have a look at team score. The highest damage in the game actually belonged to the KV2. He picked up a high caliber for 3,059 hit points of damage. Second highest damage went to Ohforfoxache with 2,370, but he got more medals, actually. He got 4 medals, missed out on the high caliber. And in third place on damage turned out to be the TOG 2 on the enemy team, 1,763, but he lost too much health in the town. And then obviously the KV2 was easily able to finish him off when he needed to. When it came to kills, yes, it's Ohforfoxache. He got 8 kills in that game. 4 kills went to the KB2, and on the enemy team, their Juno and their Leopard both got 4 kills each. The Leopard got a Piscucci's. Of course, he killed the GW Panther on our team, who were very close together. They should have separated, actually. You don't want 2 Arty sitting very, very close, because although one might be able to defend the other one if they are close, but it's sometimes better to actually go slightly further away so that you can actually get a better shot at the targets that might be harassing your teammates. And he didn't do that in this game. So they are all the ones at the top of the tree in top spot goes to Ohforfoxache. 4 kills to the KB2, the Juno, and the Leopard. When it came to base XP, though, there was only 2 players who really actually deserved to get over 1,000 base. And that's Ohforfoxache, because, of course, he got the most kills in the game. 1,208 base experience points to him, the highest. 1,199. So that's only 9 experience points below the score by Ohforfoxache. That goes to the KB2 for winning the game overall. And the player who actually criticised Ohforfoxache during that game, there he is. I'm not shaming him. Well, I am shaming him, actually, to be a bit. He opened his mouth and put his foot in it in a major way. Don't predict that you're going to lose a game when the game hasn't been lost yet. This guy claimed that Ohforfoxache did it completely wrong. No, the Wolverine did it completely wrong. He only got 187 hit points and 1 kill, whereas Ohforfoxache got 2,370 and 8 kills in the game. So I'd rather have Ohforfoxache on my team than the Wolverine in this case, because if he's just going to moan about somebody on our team doing something wrong and mucking it all up, well, he didn't. He got that reset. That was necessary. Had to get the reset to win the game. Otherwise, the Leopard was going to cap out. And there was no way the KB2 could make it to the cap in time. So it was down to Ohforfoxache to make sure, even at the cost of his own tank, make sure that he got a reset. And that will allow the KB2 to come in and finish the game off. So let's have a look at detail. 16 shots fired, 13 direct hits and 13 penetrations. Very good accuracy. Only 3 shots went astray. 2,370 hit points of damage, of which 990 were at more than 300 meters. 10 hits received from the enemy, only 9 of which penetrated, 1 non-penetration, and 30 hit points of damage blocked by armor. It was one of the cannon shells from the Leopard actually didn't pen. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 8 killed, and 265 hit points of damage assistance or spotting assist. And he got 72 defense points when he reset the cap, and it got him a defender medal. On a premium account, he actually made a loss of 24,964 credits from the game, but he did get 10,510 experience points, and of course he allowed his teammate to get the win overall. And it was going to be inevitable that the KB2 would get the Leopard if he stayed in the cap or near the cap area. If anything, that Leopard should have driven away from the cap area altogether, somewhere out into the field, because he had the speed to get away from the KB2 and stay away and force a draw. But he didn't do that, and as a consequence, he lost out and they won the game. So bad tactical error by the Leopard, but I think it's something he might learn for the future. But certainly something that the Wolverine needs to learn is a bit of humble pie. It should be eaten as immediately as possible because, of course, you just attacked the top player on your team other than the KB2, and he saved the game for them and won a great result. Hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.